Any numbness or tingling to your fingertips? No.
My name is Dr. Lisa Monkman. I work at Dauphin Medical Clinic in Dauphin, Manitoba. I am a family physician and I've been in practice since 2006. I'm a family physician, so I do emergency room medicine.
So there is a chance then that this bone might be broken?
Then I do hospital care, I do my regular clinics, and I do lots of prenatal care.
Okay, so just look straight ahead over there. I'm just going to shine a light in your eye.
I love many things about my job, but I think one of the most important aspects of it is the sense of satisfaction that you're serving a community, you're serving a person, a family, and that you're doing something that's meaningful and helpful.
And I'm going to listen to your heart so you don't have to take big breaths in, just breathe normally.
Every person that walks in the door comes to see me in a very vulnerable position, basically share with you some of their life story, and in addition they often entrust you with like their deepest secrets.
You don't like the walker?
No, because it's easier with the cane.
It's a career that you devote your life to a life of service, and I think that that's a pretty fantastic way to maintain your purpose and a sense of happiness. And that's one of the really beautiful things about medicine, is that it's secure and it's stable, and it enables you the opportunity to create a very nice natural rhythm to your life. You can work insanely hard if you want to, but you can also choose to not do that and to have more of a balanced daily routine. I feel that as a physician, I've learned more about being a human being, more so than in any other capacity in my life thus far. My family's originally from a small little village called Vogar. We are non-status Ojibwe. We are Anishinaabe. My mom was raised in basically a kind of a two-room house. She was one of 11 children. My dad was one of 13. So it was a small little village. When it was booming, there was 300 Ojibwe Anishinaabe people living there. I'm certain that they moved us so that they made that sacrifice of leaving their home community so that they could sort of pave the way for us to have opportunities that they never had access to when they were growing up. My parents split up when I was 8. Because we started off on social assistance, it left us impoverished with not a whole lot of money and resources. I knew that based on how hard my mom worked, that education was extremely important. And I knew that it was a long journey, and I knew that it was something that never ended. She went back to school when I was 4 and graduated when I was 8. And then she went and got her master's in education and became a principal. In the first 14 years of my life, I lived in 14 different places. And what that did was it created some instability in my own life. I do remember for at least a few years having no friends at all at school, and I could never understand why. And it made me so sad and made me feel like such an outcast. The people didn't even want their desks touching mine. I don't know if it was because I was Aboriginal. I don't know if it was because they sensed that I was just sad and unhappy because of what was happening at home. My mom, also moved us out of the inner city and moved us more to the suburbs, and then life really improved.
Is it oh my gosh, it is, it's broken.
I knew I wanted to become a doctor of some sort from a very, very early age, and I knew it was difficult to become a doctor, and I knew I was really good at school, and I knew I loved science and I loved learning, so I knew I needed to do something that was going to incorporate all those. All through my younger years, my mom really pushed hard to expose us to our culture and our ceremonies and our language and our traditions. I remember saying to her, "Mom, quit pressuring me. I'm not really into the native thing right now." And she says to me, "My girl, you don't have a choice." Her influence in terms of helping me develop a positive self-identity in regards to my Anishinaabe heritage was one of the most strengthening and influentially positive things she could have done for me. Traditional teachings keep us grounded, and they remind us of our true purpose. I want you to explore as many different career options as possible and really give each one a chance. It may feel like a big leap of faith, But exploring and trying new things is really the only way to get out there and discover what your gifts and talents are. We all need to be a part of the solution, and I think that when it comes to finding solutions for very difficult problems, the change has to come from within the community itself, and there's no better way than you know, for Aboriginal health professionals to become educated and trained, you know, in the Western way, so that we can know how to maneuver in the system, and then also how we can help bridge the gap in you know, health disparities, and also incorporate our own traditional beliefs and values. Creator has given you a special gift, a special skill, a special talent, and it is your job to honor Creator by using your own abilities and natural God-given gifts as best you can.